Hello, welcome to this next tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to resolve an issue you may encounter when you are working either you are developing on either Java or in Talend. If you encounter this error stated unknown host exception or name or service not known when you are trying to access a target server through your application. I'm going to show you how to resolve this type of error. First of all, you need to know that on the internet, they are identified with an IP address. On the internet, we don't know the domain name. So when you're trying to reach a server, when you are trying to reach a server through your web browser, let's say your web browser or your application, your computer will make a request to the DNS server, to the resolver of the DNS server. The resolver of the DNS server will first check the correspondent host name if it exists in the host file. If the host name exists in the host file, it is going to collect the correspondent IP address of the host name and use it now to as the IP address to communicate on the internet. If it doesn't find the IP address or the host name inside the host file, the resolver now will contact the DNS server. The DNS server will check now if we check for the address. If it find the address successfully, it will return the address to the web browser. And if it doesn't find the address successfully, it may maybe return this error like unknown host exception or name of service not known. So actually, to resolve this, first of all, you need to add the domain name and the corresponding IP address into this file, so that when you request the server through your application, the resolver will first check this file and check if the domain name exists inside this file. If it doesn't exist, now it is going to call the DNS now. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to edit this file and add the proper line into this file. So let's say for example that I want to access this server through my application. For my case, I was accessing this server in my Talend application. While accessing this server in my Talend application, I was having this error, unknown host exception. So let me show you. For example, let me connect on for example, let me do a ping on this host name. You see that I have this error, name or service not known. Yeah, so to resolve this, as I was showing you, once I type it like this, it is going to call the resolver. The resolver will check my host name file, my host file, to check if it exists first in my host file. If it doesn't exist in my host file now, it is going to call the DNS server to check. That means the DNS server does not recognize this domain name. It is unknown. It doesn't exist there. So I need to add the proper line in my host file, so that when I request, the resolver will check in the host file. So the host file is inside the etc directory. I'm on Ubuntu server, so I need to navigate in my etc directory. Etc directory, okay, ls. So I need to there is a host file, so I need to do a nano on the host file. Sudo, we do sudo nano host sysout. So this is my host file. So in this host file, I'm going to add the proper line. To add it, you need to know the IP address of the domain name of the server. So I request that you should check the IP address of the server. So I'm going to add the proper line. In this line, I know the IP address. This is the IP address of this domain name. So I add it, tag, oops, paste, and then I want to save it, right, oops, write out, oh no, it's my bad, okay, right, oops, just certain exit X, voila, so I can open the file to check if he has added successfully. So save, what am I doing? Okay, exit, save, modify buffer. No, I don't even want to save here. So now if I retype the command, the ping command with the host name, you see that now the ping is going to work. It is going to work ping. You see that now the ping, you see how it's working. Now it can connect to the server successfully. So that's it. Thank you for listening.